What's up, YouTube? Dax Leader here, coach of your Montreal Canadiancies, and this week of the PUL Season 2, it's week 10, and we're taking on Jewnbug of the Maine Red Clawitzers. Yet again, this is a divisional rematch. I'm actually not going to do a team builder this week because this is already late, and I didn't make notes this week, but a few things to go over before we get into the battle. I do want to give a shout out to Ashan, BML, Bronson, and N Solarizer for mocking with me this week. And if you have happened to notice, I did make one more transaction for this week. It was actually for last week versus Sharky, but we got the forfeit win there. But what ended up happening is that we dropped our Yuxi for Gastrodon. Now, this transaction was basically because I realized the Yuxi was redundant on the team. I had enough rockers at this point, and that Yuxi wouldn't actually be useful in any of my upcoming matchups. And Gastrodon gave me a second bulky water type because I found that Gyarados was way too pressured to serve as my bulky water type and couldn't perform its offensive role as effectively on my team. So that's that transaction, and without further ado, let's get right into the battle. Alright guys, here we are with the battle, and what I brought with me this week is a spike stacking Suicidally Selgor, Taunt Darkrai, Scarfed Cryogonal, same as last time, Dragon Dance mixed attacking Zygarde with Sledge Wave, defensive Clefable, and a semi-bulky Necrozma with the Assault Vest. That's my set. And as per usual, we're gonna see that Jewnbug brought the Palkia, the Magearna, the Tyranitar, which is a Mega T-Tar, the Excadrill, the Slurpuff, and the Genesect. What I'm gonna do here actually is I'm gonna throw up Jewnbug's team on the screen right here because he did make quite a few transactions, and because I did 5-0 Jewnbug with that Zygarde, I think that's why he picked up the Livani and the Slurpuff, because I've expressed how much I do hate Wedge with this team. Anyway, we're going to lead off not with the Excadrill, actually we're actually going to lead off with Darkrai, I believe. Yep, because I don't want Slurpuff getting off its webs right away. I'm gonna taunt it if it leads. But what he ends up doing is bringing out the T-Tar, and I know I cannot kill this thing with just one Focus Blast, so I'm gonna go hard out into Zygarde right here, which is a big risk considering he could have the Ice Punch, but he reveals the Power Up Punch, meaning an Ice Punch will definitely kill from this range, but I don't really have an alternative switch in. I could have scouted by going like Necrozma or something, but the chances of him going for the Dark type move were just way too high right here. I probably should have just got damage off with Darkrai turn 1, but again, I was feeling superpower anyway. This Tyranitar was very difficult to deal with. If anything, the only way I came out of this situation without losing a Mon, I think, is if I was a choice-banded Zygarde or just anything that could OHKO this Tyranitar, but you're going to see I threw off 1,000 arrows and it just doesn't even do under half, and he's able to take me out with the Ice Punch. So now I'm going to go into Darkrai because I know I can revenge kill with that Focus Blast. And we're 1 for 1, our huge physical threats are gone on either side. But now this Excadrill can come in the sand, and I'm forced to take an Iron Head with something. I didn't know if he was going to go for Iron Head or Earthquake at this point. I could have gone out into Necrozma. I probably should have brought a better check to this. I had Ninetales last game. That was a great check. And I could have brought Lycanroc here as well, but after some testing, I didn't really like Lycanroc in this game, and I think I only saw Soundrest Excadrill once. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, yeah, this is going to end up being a big problem because Clefable is just going to go down right here without having done anything. And the only way I'm going to be able to take this out now is by going into the Necrozma, taking Earthquake anyway, which I would have had to do regardless, and KOing this Excadrill with an Earthquake. Now, the Genesect comes in, and I live a Flamethrower, which is somewhat of a surprise, and I'm able to get some nice damage off. I'm going to go into the Darkrai to taunt the Magearna, to block any kind of setup shenanigans, as I catch the Slurpuff, meaning he can't get his webs up, which is really nice for me. And now I'm gonna go into my Exceligor and click Hidden Power Fire, expecting Jewnbug to predict the Sludge Bomb, but he just stays in, and no, sorry, we're switching on the Dazzling Gleam. He goes into Palkia on the Hidden Power Fire, so pretty, it looked like a really great prediction on Jewnbug's part. I think that was just like, he was just trying to get Palkia in because it just broke something with Necrozma gone. I can take a Spatial Rend, crit Spatial Rend, and kill the Palkia just like last time. And now all I can do is hope for a freeze on the Magearna as he shift gears up, or at the very least potentially put it in range of an Incinerate with a crit or something, and then Darkrai actually has a decent chance to clean up, but that's not gonna happen as he's able to live the Incinerate and just sweep through the rest of my team. So that's gonna be our week 10 game versus Jewnbug. He claims the 3-0 victory, and basically this secures him playoffs because he played Bidoof in advance as well and he won. So Jewnbug is set to make playoffs, and now what we have to do in order to make it is we have to win our next 2 games. That's all it comes down to. Differential does not matter, we just have to win. We have to beat Icenide and the Seattle Slowpokes, and then we have to get our revenge against the hungry Bidoof and the crazy Kermit Club. So that is the plan this week. If you want to see how it goes, please stay tuned to the channel. But that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, to retweet, and maybe even subscribe. But until next time, that's gonna be it for me. Later, guys.